Victory or death!
Victory to Starfighters, my name is Carlin Jones, and this is a Starfighter full episode review. And today we are going to continue watching Stranger Things, episode 6. So, I initially started watching this episode last week, actually, with my great friend Scuffy, who's going to be a guest on the next episode. But due to some technical difficulties, she was not able to get a secure connection, and it just all went to hell. So she will be joining me on episode 7, and that way I can watch the season finale with my other guest, who is a. I'm not too sure if they're a big fan. I don't think they're a big fan of the show, Stranger Things itself, but I'll be able to have guests in the last final 2 episodes of the show, which should be exciting, should be fun, and make for great conversation. And Scuffy being on the show on episode 7 is going to be absolutely fun. She's been on Stranger Things set. She's been on episodes. She was an extra. Her mom and her sister work on the show as the makeup department. She's going to have lots of stories, lots of photos that I will be sharing on the video, on the review in itself. It's just going to be a fun time, great conversation all the way around. So as for this episode, there's really nothing there's nothing I'm looking forward to, nothing that I kind of want explained. We just know that the monster is a monster. One of the fans of my channel just told me it's a basic monster. It's one of the lower tiers of monsters. So, I mean, I guess, there can only be, it can only go up stronger from there, right? But, I mean, listen, I just want to feel for these characters. Hopefully something will happen within this episode. I can care. It's still 5 episodes in, and I'm like, I still feel nothing for these characters. And I think that's why I've been a little bit hard pressed to continue with this show a little bit. But again, shot well. It's a good soundtrack. Acting's on point. I think Winona Ryder is the star of the show, honestly. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing negative I can really say about Stranger Things, just from the fact that I just don't really care. But let's see. Maybe this episode is gonna like really blow me away. Let's find out. So if you want to watch this episode along with me, you can watch this on Netflix, because obviously it is a Netflix original. So with that said, I'm going to be starting this episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Would you look at this? The episode is 47 minutes long. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Still a little too long. It's like 3 minutes off of like a regular hour-long TV show is supposed to do for its runtime. Okay. So Scuffy and we watched like 5 minutes of this episode, and then we just stopped. So I kind of seen all this, or at least up to the first 5 minutes. I just don't understand how they fucking split up. Makes no sense. And then you have the fucking gun. So is she in the upside down? Holy shit, what was that? Okay, see, it's just not even scary. It's just the freaking music. The sound, if it just freaking jumps in your ears. I have on like these really big headphones, over the ear headphones that are like noise canceling, and it's just like, yeah, clearly. Fuck this monster. I was thinking about it the other day. Like, if one of these Stranger Thing monsters were to, like, come into our world, I don't care what they look like. I don't care what their abilities are, what powers they have. I don't care about any of that. If you touch my dog, if you touch my family, I'm like literally on your ass. Like that monster, I will beat that monster's ass till the death. I swear to God. Like honestly. I can't wait for the next episode to watch it with Scuffy because Scuffy's a huge fan of the show. So having someone who's a huge fan of the show and talking about it's going to be fun. And then my guess for the season finale is Shoddy, who is if you want to meet her, she's actually was on my podcast episode about what's that movie called? It's the Facebook movie. How did I forget what it's called? Oh, The Social Network. If you go on my channel and look up podcasts, The Social Network, she's the guest on there, and we had a great, amazing conversation. One of my funnest conversations I ever had on my podcast. So she's not a big fan of it. So hearing her perspective of the show is going to be pretty interesting too. I still love this theme. This the opening credits. It's absolutely amazing for the show. Sets the tone quick. The only thing I think Stranger Things actually fails at is making it feel like it's in the freaking 80s. It doesn't feel like that. Just because you have the music and stuff like that, that doesn't mean it's in the 80s, right? They don't really reference anything in the 80s. They don't it's just not like I don't know, or maybe I'm not paying attention. Maybe they have reference stuff. But I feel like it has to be a little bit more than the music. It should be a little bit more than the cars too, like the vehicles. Ah, like he thinks she's shacking up with him. See, this is what happens when you just don't call. You need to call in advance before you come over to my place. Okay, now this is exactly where I ended off. I guess it wasn't. Yeah, it looks like he can draw. Yeah, what if? Yeah, what if? But she's so traumatized, man. She's traumatized. Everyone is traumatized on this freaking show. The show should just be called Trauma. Stranger Trauma. Stranger things that happens when you're traumatized. That's what it should be called. I think she's okay, bro. Oh well, no, she's not okay. But I don't know if you can spend the night there. Or maybe you can. I don't know. Do what your heart contents. Mm. Understandable. Understandable. As a boyfriend, I feel like this is completely understandable. You're just never going to believe it when they tell you what happened, right? Because you're like, you should have called me, right? But who's going to believe you if you say something like this? If it was like anything else, like she was, bro, put the gun down. If she was robbed at like gunpoint or something, a horrible car accident she witnessed or something, like, yeah, didn't, call your boyfriend and whatnot. But, uh, wait, what? Uh, don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. No. Oh, and why did you put the gun up there? Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Get off the bed. Get off. Listen, you're about to get an ass whooping from two things. One or two things. It's either going to be the monster or it's going to be the boyfriend. She's really skinny. You can tell from her wrists. The size of her wrists are like literally the size of my wrists. I'm still waiting on these kid characters to become interesting. Or not, maybe not like interesting. Like what's happening to them can be interesting. I'm not going to say it's not interesting. I'm just waiting for them to be likable. Or not likable, excuse me, because that's kind of subjective. Just relatable. I'm going to say relatable, right? Because I feel like I was this as a kid, right? I was such a geek towards movies and video games and a huge music nut. Um, Cartoons, all that stuff. So I feel like I should relate to these kids and then like what they do on a day to day basis, but I just don't. And maybe it's because of the different backgrounds, like where they're from and where I kind of grew up. I need to watch more Winona Ryder stuff. I think I'm gonna watch Heathers, whatever that movie's called for the podcast this week. It sounds like a great idea. He slept like a baby. So I don't understand why is the government right? Because those are like government people that are after 11, right? Why are they after 11 and not after the fucking monster? The monsters escape. Well, they're both dangerous, if you ask me. So, but I feel like the monster is more dangerous as of now. No, we can go back out there. Just this time, bring a gun. Next time, stay close to me. No, you idiot. Duh, that's what she's saying. Okay, good. Let's go sacrifice a rabbit. That was a joke. Such a joke. Ooh. What an understanding mom. I know back in the day, if I locked my door, my mom tried to come in. She's like, "Why the fuck is the door locked?" That's nothing strange. It's very common for people to really come together and really develop some type of chemistry or even a romantic partnership together after a trauma they both shared. Very, very, very true. That's some weird freaking lighting that was on his face. That was very awkward. That was very unnatural. That's the only lighting hiccup I've seen throughout this entire first season. Interesting. Listen, you can't unconvince me. I still believe this is an X-Men movie. This guy is literally trying to capture all his mutants, including 11 and that monster, and trying to bring them back to the lab and harness their powers. Every time he speaks, I just the lisp. I can't. I just want to laugh. I'm sorry, that's rude. This movie and his fucking sound effects. God damn. Do we know his name? I'm gonna call him Professor X. Well, he's not a professor. I'm gonna call him X something. Father X? I don't know. Such a fake reflection. Why you gave her so much? Yeah, what's wrong? What's Oh, as a parent, yeah, it's not. I'm not mad at the mom for doing that. Wait, what? At least go get some pancakes. Wait, why would you leave on an empty stomach? That don't make no sense. He could have left. And then you could have met up with him later. No, shake his hand. What is he doing? It's kind of a good analogy. That's a perfect analogy. Although HK47 would demolish Vader. No, I'm joking. I love HK though. Yeah, you're a big Star Wars fan if you know what I'm talking about. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Been falling out of love with it after Rise of Skywalker. Gosh, such a shit movie. I'm trying to figure out though, why does she have like such a bad social skills, right? Papa X. That's where we're gonna. His name is Papa X. That's his name for now on. Papa X. But why is she so bad with like being social? If that cop said he read an article or something, he found out that a mom tried to sue the government or whoever because their daughter was missing and they took her or whatever. She must have been taken at like such a young age that it was like this is all she knows. Being in that lab, those tests being run on her. That's all she knows. It must be. Fuck out of here. She should have said, "Fuck out of here." I don't answer to you. Yeah, mouth breeder. I don't answer to you. Who's that Asian lady? As subtle as ever. This guy was going crazy over some egos, some ego waffles. Bro, just let her take it. Just let her take it. 5 years too late. She a mute? Still trying to care. Why would you wave like that? Well, she does have fucking powers. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, she's gonna have my fucking attention. Okay. Sorry, the dialogue is just so fucking trash. I'm sorry, it's just fucking trash at this point. The dialogue is so bad between the kids. It's just hard to watch. Who the hell was that? Was that Papa X? Sorry, I zoned out. God, the fucking sound effects on this show. Like, what the fuck? But how would But okay, I feel like that just gave more questions. Okay, so they thought it was a. But how would she know her daughter has powers if it's still inside of her, right? Because she didn't give birth to her yet, and then something happened. She had a miscarriage, but it wasn't a miscarriage. I think they kidnapped her, made her give birth. I don't know how that works, and they took the baby and raised it as 11, or did she already give birth to? I'm confused. I must have missed something. What are y'all doing? All you need is a shotgun. That's all you need. A shotgun and a handgun. That's it. You don't need this. You don't need this. You don't need all that. But 80s is a wild time. You could just buy this shit. No background check, no nothing. School project. Monster hunting. Let a black kid walk up in there. He's like, I'm not giving you this shit. He's like, hey, wait, I need to call the police. Can you believe that? Look, real shit. Give me a handgun. I will catch this monster myself. Give me 10 hours. Give me 5 hours. I will catch this monster by myself. All I need is a handgun with an extra box of ammo. What? Movie? See your movie? Such a small town. I feel like it's not that small of a town. It's like I feel like they're just like in their city. The all right movies. Maybe it is a small town. They just know who she is. That could be any Nancy. It can. How? I'm sure there's a lot of Nancys in this town. Oh Lord, have mercy. He just happens to be there. What a fucking dick. Oh. What's some fucking burnouts? Um, Look, he got a gun. He about to pull it out. You never know who you fucking with, bro. You never know. Use the bear trap. Now suplex him. Come on, man. Whoop his ass. But why'd you get in front of them? Just let them fight. Let them fight. Now smash him in. Punch him again. Punch him again. Fuck this shit up. This fucking. Calm down. He'll be released in 24 hours. He'll be released in 24 hours. Ain't nothing to worry about. And you're a minor, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Lady's cooked out. Not 12 years. Clearly, she ain't looking anymore. Now that she's just at home watching TV. He did not assault a police officer. That's all perspective. He did not assault any. He'd be out in 24 hours. He'll be out in 24. Love. What? Yeah, you whipped his ass. And it was a fair fight. The other friend tried to cheat, but you still won. Yeah, they ain't gonna be fucking with you no more. Good job. Those guys are bullies. Good job. I still don't care for this relationship. I mean, it's just like, it's whatever. I don't really think they have chemistry, if you ask me. I just feel like, yeah, they should be together after what they did. Is she really eating those waffles? They were frozen. But what is this? This episode should be just be called Bullies. You really? You're gonna cut him? You're such a bitch, bro. Wait till I see you. Wait till I see you at school. You really gonna try to come at me with a knife in the middle of nowhere? You're such a bitch. What a bitch. You're really gonna come at me? Bro. Whoop, no, fuck. I'm not even running from him with a knife. I'm gonna whoop his ass. I took a full year of that mixed martial arts class, and the one thing they taught me, they're like, yo, if they got a gun, just do whatever they say, get down, whatever. Let them take the money. It ain't worth it. If this dude got a knife. Well, I mean, it just depends. A knife is just as effective as a gun in close quarters, obviously. But, bro, I'm so whooping your ass. It's not even funny at this point. Your ass is gonna get whooped just as hard as this monster if this monster comes after my family. Hawkins Plumbing. Wow. Oh, you fat ass. Come on. Bro, your life, it depends. Bro, how you gonna catch me if my legs work? Oh, it's over. If I got a stick or a rock, it's over. Bro, I'm approaching you. Jesus Christ. Seriously? What for? You fucking serial killer in the making? What? Jump? What are you talking about, bro? Dude, I'm so kicking your ass. He's not gonna cut him. He's not gonna cut him. He said, I don't need my baby too. He didn't have to jump. He's gonna cut him regardless. I can't believe he actually jumped. What a dumbass. You know what? We can't even call this like 80s music. It's really just synth pop. What do you mean go? They deserve a lot worse than that. At least stab him. Maybe next time these kids can take some fucking self defense classes. Jesus Christ. You saw the way he threw that rock? It just went straight down. Bro, that shit is crazy. Oh, is that the monster? Bro, this monster's getting his ass whooped. Let me see him. Let me get a good look at him. Yo, monster. What's his name? We gotta name this monster something. How about dipshit? Hey, dipshit, turn around. Lord have mercy. I I ate all the waffles. She. You're not listening to her, bro. Can't believe only one person got their ass kicked in this episode. There should have been multiple.
Victory or death!
The monster should have got his ass kicked, or her. Don't know if it's a boy monster or a girl monster. And then that bully, like a broken arm. He was there more than that. I'm surprised, like, whoever this guy is, Papa X, in this government place or whatever, like, whoever they are, I'm surprised the government hasn't defund them, right? Because it's been 12 years since they've been doing these experiments, right? Have they had any success or anything? Because I'm sure they want her as, like, the perfect weapon or whatever. Ended on a cliffhanger. Still don't care, but I don't know what it is about this show. I feel like I should care, but I just don't. That's the episode. Not a bad episode at all, although a bit unrewarding, if I do say so myself. I mean, I wanted the bullies to suffer a little bit more. There are multiple bullies. I even think that, well, I'm not going to say the monster's a bully. The monster's just a monster, just doing what it does. But both bullies should have gotten their ass whooped a little bit more. A little bit more. And that other guy who beat up the bully, nothing bad's going to happen to him. He'll get out in 24 hours. He's like literally a minor. Worst case scenario, to send you to juvie, but even then, nothing's going to happen to you. What else? What else about the episode? I did not like the sound effects in this episode. It's just jump scares, pointless jump scares or whatever. I guess those other two characters kind of started this type of relationship with each other, which is cool, I guess. I mean, it just makes sense that would happen to them. It seems very gradual and organic that would happen to them. But it's very predictable and very like, yeah, that's supposed to happen. So it wasn't really anything that's like, oh, now they're together, whoa. Like, no, it's like, yeah, they kind of have to be, because even if they weren't, it would just be a missed opportunity. But now that they are, it's just like, yeah, well, it's there. it's just there. I think this episode could have been better if Fiona Ryder was in it a little bit more. I know she was with What's His Face, and she had her own little story arc thing going on in this episode, but definitely a supporting role she had. She was definitely a supporting character in this episode. But yeah, that's the episode. Yeah, can't wait to watch episode 7 with Scuffy tonight. So, until then, victory or death, Starfighters. Oh, wait, I totally messed that up. I will see you on the next one. But until then, victory or death, Starfighters.
Victory or death!